Flag is raised, and they're off for the Martin Pipe Conditional Jockeys Handicap Hurdle. Away to a first-timer, and Kopek Demi is sent forward, taken on by Carafon as they go towards the first. Nurse Susan through on the inside. Kopek Demi led them over the first, but made a mistake at the other end of the field. Push the button is pushed along in the early stages. Also at the rear of the field is Tap on the Go as they go over flight number 2. Nurse Susan was the leader over that. There was a mistake by Mordor. So now they go into the downhill sweeping turn, and Nurse Susan and Tristan Dorrell have got the lead. Racing in second, Kopek Demi, racing on the inside of No Questions Asked. They're then being followed by No Ordinary Joe. Out a little bit wider is the Enabler as they begin to make the turn back towards the home straight. Also prominent is East India Express in that front wave of 6 or 7. Carafon also in the vanguard, followed by Raglan Road, and then Toon Surveyor, who turned quite wide into the home straight with Doyen Quest for company. Push the button is the back marker as Nurse Susan already takes them over the third flight of hurdles at which they were all safe. Uncle Bert another one towards the rear of the field, so too is Electric Mason. Also right out the back is Wild About Oscar, and now a long run before they encounter flight number 4, which will be the last in a circuit's time. Nurse Susan has got a lead of a length and a half over No Questions Asked in second. On the outside, East India Express just in third. Kopek Demi, the white cap, is in fourth. Carafon, the all green, is in around about 5th position with No Ordinary Joe. Then right over on the far side, Minella Sixo. A little bit wider is the Enabler, and wider still is Doyen Quest, followed by Raglan Road. Then Punctuation, who's on the inside, followed by the grey Harsh. Next in the field is Wodhooh as they go over the flight, which is right in front of the enclosures. Push the button, still the back marker, and also at the back is Electric Mason. They set out on their final circuit, and the leader is Nurse Susan, and she's got a lead of around about a length and a half over No Questions Asked, racing in second place. East India Express is in third. Kopek Demi on the inside rail is in fourth. Carafon is in fifth. The Enabler out wide is in sixth. No Ordinary Joe made the turn in seventh. Doyen Quest making ground on the outside is in 8th position. They're then being followed towards the inside as they go down the back straight by Minella Sixo, and then Punctuation racing alongside Mordor, who's made it 1 or 2 places. Harsh just in behind them as Nurse Susan takes them over the first flight down the back. Push the button is still last of all. Electric Mason is last but 1. Uncle Bert is last but 2, and now they're going on towards the second one down the back. Nurse Susan at halfway in the Martin Pipe, led by a couple of lengths, all safely over. Ridden along towards the inside, Minella Sixo has lost its place, and now they're going on towards flight number 7. Nurse Susan led the way over that too. No Questions Asked, who took it in second position. Kopek Demi against the inside rail is in third. East India Express a little bit wider. The Enabler, and then Doyen Quest, who's widest of all. A Carafon. Then on the inside, No Ordinary Joe and Raglan Road, Wodhooh. After Wodhooh, Punctuation. On the wide outside, Tap on the Go, improving from some way back. Harsh is next to their field, followed by Mordor. Then on the inside is Park of Kings as they go over the flight, which takes them towards the top of the hill. Toon Surveyor has badly lost its place. Act of Authority is dropping back. Wild About Oscar is next to the field. Then Stormbreaker is being ridden along. Uncle Bert, followed by Electric Mason, as now they go into that top turn. Flash Collonge is one of those who's right out the back of the field as now they begin to make the run with just 2 more flights of hurdles to take in the Martin Pipe, and the leader is still Nurse Susan. Into second goes East India Express. The Enabler around the outside, the maroon and white. Then towards the inside, No Questions Asked is in 4th position. Kopek Demi against the inside in 5th with No Ordinary Joe in the same ownership. Out wide, Toon Surveyor is staying on with the white blaze alongside Tap on the Go. Wodhooh just in behind them with Doyen Quest as they got over the second last flight of hurdles, and now they're beginning to make the turn back towards home. Nurse Susan taken on by East India Express around the outside. Now ridden along, the Enabler is in third. Wodhooh staying on towards the inside for Danny Gilligan and making giant strides through on the inside. No No Ordinary Joe, last year's runner-up, is also picking up with Tap on the Go, and then Toonservator towards the near side, but it is the mare Wodhooh has come through to lead in the Martin Pipe with a quarter mile to go and one flight of hurdles to take. Wodhooh has gone clear. Raglan Road staying on over on the far side with Active Authority and Tap on the Go, but Wodhooh is over the last and clear by 4 lengths. Raglan Road continues to close. Active Authority over on the far side, but it is Wodhooh who is out in front and not for catching. Every race on Gold Cup Day has gone to the Irish. Wodhooh has taken the Martin Pipe. Active Authority, Raglan Road, Tap on the Go, push the button from nowhere, stayed on next, but it is a clean sweep for the Emerald Isle on Gold Cup Day at Cheltenham.
A bit like 12 months ago, but of course you came into that with a winner in the week already, but not so far this week. I counted 4 seconds. I think they've been running well, Gordon, but you've had to wait.
I think about 5 or 6 to be honest.
There
Yeah. Look, we've had a brilliant week. It's heartbreaking for all my staff, for my owners. Look,
I know. Yeah. Have you, up to this point, have you found it a tough week? I mean, like just sort of emotionally for everyone.
Yeah,
you're here for winners, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a strong man. I love training horses. The owners I have, the staff I have. Just,
I know, and I know how much you love this meeting, and I know how much a winner here means to you and means to everyone, and I know how much faith you've had in this mare. You've always said how good she is. You thought about running her in the graded race.
We were thinking of supplementing her.
I know. It's. Just tell me about her. Just tell me about what what she's like. She's won it off a marquee, 140.
Yeah, she's owned by a lot of good friends of mine. There's going to be great celebrations here in the ring. You'll see them all. You know a lot of them. This is special. Like, we've had a real tough week. All the horses have run well. I watched the race, Sean Bowen and Ollie Murphy. Ollie was second. If I got bet, I wouldn't mind getting bet by him. But to finish the week off like this, to win the Martin Pipe, he's my hero. Just I'll thank all my staff, all my owners that stuck by me. We've had a tough week, but I won't lie down.
You can go out celebrating. Well,
Thanks. Gordon, well done. Gordon.
Look, it's probably been a long week for Gordon. Hit the crossbar plenty times, and I'm sure it's a massive relief for him to get one on the board. And just big thanks to him and all his owners. They've given me a lot of big chances this week, and I can't thank them enough.
And talk me through the race. I mean, this mare is something else. She's unbeaten over hurdles. She's extraordinary.
Yeah, I won her here in December, and since then it's been the plan to come here. Look, Gordon told me going out, ride her with plenty of balls, and I didn't think I'd be in front as soon as I was, so thankfully she stayed galloping the whole way to the line.
So talk me through the race. Relive that race for me.
Yeah, I said about halfway and just tried holding on to her for as long as I could, and turning in, I got after her a small bit, and she just picked up so easy for me and got me to the front, and then I was just hoping from the last of the line something wouldn't come and nab me, but thankfully she stayed galloping the whole way up the hill.
She's galloped right up that hill. I know that Gordon was perhaps toying with supplementing her for the mare's hurdle. Do you think that this is a mare we'll see in graded company?
Definitely, yeah. I think she's getting better with every run too, and she's unbeaten, so she's well entitled to step up and into graded company.
And give us some insight into the team. I mean, it's just been so difficult. I mean, Sam being injured, Jack is obviously limping. With all of the horses coming here so well, hitting the crossbar, not getting there. What's it been like? Have you kept yourselves going?
Yeah, it's been a tough week for a lot of people. Poor old Sam, he's probably come out the worst of it. Jack is sore, but he's still able to worry her on. But yeah, it's been a tough week for a lot of people, but look, it's been a great week for me. I've got the chance in plenty of the big races, and to have 2 winners for the week, it's class.
Yeah, and you might be having some more big chances over the coming weeks as well.
Hopefully.
And so that's your 2nd winner of the week, your 3rd overall, back-to-back winners of the Martin Pipe. You must be delighted with that achievement in your young career.
Absolutely, and look, I just can't thank the people that are giving me chances enough. I think a lot of people in the weight room will be able to do the same job as me, but I'm just so grateful for the opportunities I'm getting, and it's brilliant to be able to take them when they come.
Don't do yourself down, Danny. Your talent is absolutely palpable. I have no doubt I'm going to be talking to you in this place many, many times in future. I hope I am. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.